Good afternoon, everyone, and truly thank you all for joining us on this beautiful Saturday afternoon to celebrate the life of our dear friend, husband, brother, son, and dad, Bill Moody. My name is Adam Crozier, and I'm the husband of Bill's daughter, Megan, and I was fortunate enough to meet Bill's favorite son-in-law. We are here today to remember Bill, to honor the man he was, and to share our memories of the life he lived, as told by those who knew him best. We will hear from two of his closest friends, Don Lobb and Jay Lounsbury, about Bill the man, and later we will hear from his two children, Megan and Mark, about Bill the father. From my own experiences with Bill, I know that you will leave here with a better sense of who he was, and how much he meant to those he spent his life with, and how his passing has filled a void that will not easily be filled. I just want to pass along today that fittingly we have two relatives of the family, Daryl Gibbons and Greg Brady, who are undertaking the Ride to Conquer Cancer this weekend. We just want to share to them that their dedication to the fight against cancer is greatly appreciated by this family, and we hope that their efforts will allow others to avoid the battle that Bill had to undertake. William Charles Moody, or Billy as he was known in his younger years to distinguish him from his father Bill, was born in Calgary on June 8, 1954, the middle child of Bill and Mary Moody. Bill spent his early years in Calgary with his parents, his elder sister Kathy, and his brother Pat. As many of you heard during his Father of the Bride speech this past June, while Bill endeavored to be an athlete, he excelled in academics and graduated from the University of Calgary with a degree in economics in 1975 at the tender age of 21. He met Joanne Moore in the early 1980s, and the two were married in April 1982 on a typically cold and wintry Calgary spring day. They lived in several places, including Calgary, White Rock, British Columbia, Winnipeg, Waterloo, and Tecumseh, before settling in Dorchester in 1993. Along the way, Megan was born in July 1986, and Mark was born in December 1987. Bill worked for Safeway grocery stores in the early years before settling into the waste management industry, working for several companies, including notably BFI and Waste Management. In 2010, Bill began working as a mortgage agent, which brought him to a place where he felt he could truly help his clients with major aspects of their life, and brought him immense personal satisfaction for the first time in his career. Throughout the past 5 years, Bill has battled the effects of prostate cancer. I know that you will hear later about the lessons that Bill taught his children during his battle with cancer. But what I hope to leave with you today is that his battle was not fruitless. He taught us, through his optimism, through his desire to not give up, and that even when the odds are against you, and when there isn't even any hope of success, there is value in finding any measure of positivity. And that while we all leave this earth at some time, how we leave and the legacy we leave behind is just as important as the life we led. On behalf of the Moody family, thank you for your love and support over the past few weeks, and we want to especially thank the staff of C7 Adult Oncology, and for all of you for being here today. Thank you. First off, we have Don Lobb to come and say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Don, and I'm Bill's best friend and neighbor. It is with great sadness that I stand here today before you to celebrate and share memories of the life of my friend. It is so hard to understand why someone so full of life and young at heart has been taken away from us. I'm afraid it's a question that has to go unanswered. What we can do, though, is celebrate his life with our many memories of Bill that we all have. My wife Patty and I first met Bill and Joanne when they first moved in next door to us about 23 years ago. They both had this easy way of talking and making you feel comfortable in their company. It wasn't too long before our families bonded, and as years passed, we grew to know and love each other's extended family members. I married into a family of huggers. We all greet each other with hugs, men and women alike. I remember the summer we were putting our pool up in the backyard, and Bill came over to help. As each family member arrived, work stopped, and the hugs were given. Poor Bill, he was in awe. I remember him telling the story later on to someone, and he'd say, "For crying in the sink." Every time someone arrived, tools would be put down, and the hugs would start. It took us all day to put this pool up. Of course, Bill was involved in these hugs. And from then on, anytime someone from our family came over to our house, Bill was always outside waiting for his hug. Bill loved music, and he loved to sing, as did I. Karaoke on Friday night at the Alley Bar in Dorchester, just up the street from us, was a must. Nothing was better than to watch Bill and listen to him belt out Mac the Knife. He would sing with heart and soul. My mind is filled with wonderful memories of Bill, his kind heart, his generous soul, his love of family and friends, and his joy of helping others. As I look around the room today, I see many faces, some I know really well, and a whole lot of you that I don't know at all. And it makes me wonder what memories are going through their minds today. Joanne, are you thinking the first time you met? Or maybe your wedding day? Or maybe it's just more recent with that long, hard hold of the hand as Bill said goodbye? Megan, are you thinking of the day of your wedding when your dad walked you down the aisle? And that beautiful, warm, fatherly hug that I saw on Facebook? And Mark, are you remembering the words of guidance as you follow your dad's footsteps into the mortgage business? Or is it the time you saw your dad at a relative's wedding, swinging his shirt over his head and dancing to, "I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy"? We all have memories of Bill. Hold them close and cherish them. And please share some of yours with us today. It's not what we have in life, but who we have in our life that matters. I'm so glad and privileged to have had you in mind, Bill. Farewell, my friend, and thanks for the memories.
Thanks, Don. That was tremendous. Beautiful. Next, we have one of Bill's closest